Are we back? Hello? 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 Test once again, even though we're working on pretty much identical circumstances to the last time. Oh my god, 100 people dropped out. Those fools, they didn't listen. Alright, let's just get into it. Alright. Mega Man 3 I haven't actually played in quite some time, so I'm going to go in the order that I best remember. And that is, of course, Topman. Who I found out, I tweeted, when this the Smash Brothers game was announced, I was like, if Mega Man does not get the top spin as his final smash, then I will, life is meaningless. And then it turns out he has a top spin move. So, good for them. Pro tip, Mega Man fun fact, Mega Man can slide in this game. You hold down, and then you move a direction. And then you slow down time for a little while. I am curious as to this final smash of Mega Man. I'm assuming, well, are they going to keep final smashes? Do you think? Is that going to be a recurring feature in the new Smash Bros. Game? Do you think that'll be correct? Is that confirmed, Cheap? Your name is too bright, I can't read it, whatever your name was? Mega Man has a final smash. They'll either take a not fun route and do Mega Man overcharging his Buster, kind of like Samus does in Brawl, or they'll use some power-up of his that they think is rather strong. Sound off, what do you think is going to be... Sorry, I got distracted. Speaking of cats, there's a cat scratching at something right behind me. What's wrong with you? Alright, whatever. I don't want to be one of those streamers who ogles over a cat the whole time. This is not what this stream's all about. This is professional grade. That's right, you heard me snap at a cat, because I'm a stern master. Maybe it'll be the Rush Power Punch. No, I'm not getting my cat on the stream. Cat's pretty quiet most of the time. And again, not one of those streamers. Come on, fellas. And gals. Master Dongs, I'm never going to do that. As long as I live, I will never make a cat meowing noise into a microphone. I'm not ready to debase myself just yet. Now let's get Topman. Fun fact, you pretty much need to slide, I think, to beat off this boss. Is that a true fun fact? Do you in fact need to slide to win? I suppose if you move out of the way in the nick of time, it's fine. Maybe you don't need to, but it makes life easier. Oh, so you do have to... I've heard controversial things. I've heard both you don't need to slide and you do need to slide, so maybe you people in the chat need to get your facts straight and tell me what is canon. Alright, now that we've got Topman's power, I guess we can beat off Shadow Man. I've always had a tough time with Shadow Man. Why do they call him Shadow Man? He's kind of ninja-y, I suppose, and then he jumps around, but he doesn't really... I mean, he's not a dog, first of all. He is not an RPG ninja, so I don't get it, frankly. Oh my god. Oh my god, that enemy is literally the worst. I think that hit me 4 times in a row. So here's Shadowman. Pro tip, just never jump. You're not gonna learn skills like that from any other internet, but this one, folks. So stick around. Oh my god, I think I hear my carpet getting scratched up. Okay. Having trouble paying attention to the chat and the game simultaneously. It's getting all dark. But I do have the luxury of Mega Man not fading out of existence as much as he did in the predecessor game. This game, I always have a hard time with the Protoman stages, because I just do not remember them very well, and I remember them just being kind of hard. Even though, for the most part, this game is pretty easy. Whoa, that was a pro thing. For the most part, pretty easy and forgiving, but those stages really ramp up, but then the Wily stages get a little easier again, so... I don't know, man. I don't know if I got the skills to make this work. Disappointingly enjoyable indeed. That was my fault. Totally my fault. Top spin one-shots the parachute, guys? I've never been very good with the top spin technology. Did not pro that one at all. Those hoppin' motherfuckers. I just don't know if I'm capable with this thing. I don't trust myself. If it were a topless spin, I would be so in. But no, that's not how it works. Yeah, this game I'm very especially rusty with. And I keep forgetting that I can slide. I'm used to Mega Man 2, 9, and 10 where you're not given that luxury. Now let's see if I can get this whole top spin dealie to work in my favor. There we go. That's how we spin, bro. This is the Mo spin zone. I'm anti-Bill O'Reilly. Verse, that is a hard question, favorite Retsupre. My answer changes every time. What is your favorite? It is you, the viewers, who truly matter. The opinions of yours are the ones that become canon. Now let's see, what's the appropriate next step? Sparkman's weakening at Shadow Blade. I think Snakeman takes damage from it. No, Magnet Man only hurts by Spark. It's one of these two. Do I want a Snake or do I want a Spark? Alright. I'm still in a dream. It's Snake Man. Which one is... You guys are saying Slender. Which one is the Slender robot? Snake's not slender. God, these things are spazzes. And again, apologize if there is residual button pressing sounds, but I'm an intense gamer. Didn't know if you guys knew that, but I take my gaming pretty seriously. So if you got a problem with that, then you can go fuck yourself. And I almost just burped, I'm sorry. But this is a serious playthrough of Mega Man 3. It's a serious playthrough of a 20-year-old plus game that everyone in this chat has played, probably. See, that's pro dodging techniques, we call that. So you'll notice this is going to become an informative stream. Mega Man climbs ladders just a bit faster than he did in the old Mega Man 2-fer. Pro tip, don't fire in the opposite direction of the adversary that you're facing. It will not do you any favors. Now, what are these things called? These are not also Sniper Joes, are they? Are they a larger version of Sniper Joes? Because they do kind of operate in the same Hammer Joes, that's right. Alright, let's get bets. What's gonna be in these things? Winner gets a prize. We've got nothing good. We've got E-tanks, we got life ups, we got Hammer Joes, now we got an E-tank and a weapon bullshit. Great. Though an E-tank is quite useful. See if we can... I'm kind of in a rush to get through. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. There were no winners in that last guessing game. Because everybody watching this stream is a loser. Yeah. Can't get much more pro than that, fellas. Did I need rush coil there? It felt like I did, but maybe I didn't. Also, I do not like how the menu system in this game operates. It is rather shite. Agree? Disagree? Sound off? Alright. This requires the utmost concentration. Any of my buds watching this stream? Anybody I've chatted with in the past on the old Skype? Random curiosity? Any beat us past? Oh. Now I kind of call shenanigans on that thing hitting me. Now I very closely define Beatus Buds. Just curious. I know I talked to a number of folks during the Retsupre stream that we did for the thing a while ago. Just curious about any, because I met a lot of cool folks. I hate how the menu system in this thing works. So Snakeman always goes to, unlike Flashman, is always nice, goes completely side to side for whatever reason. You know, if I had buds, I probably would not be doing this right now, but I'm dealing with I'm dealing with a severe weather situation right now, so it's rather dangerous to go outside. It is, you might say, dangerous to go alone, in fact. No matter what kind of wooden implement I may be armed with, so... You know what, this is what I choose to do instead. I'm being safe. Alright, now that we've eaten Snakeman, we can go for Jiminyman. Thank you for respecting my choices, Common Coder. Madrick the South experiences bad weather semi-often. Much more so than, say, your San Diegos, your desert areas of, like, Phoenix and such, Austin, Dallas. Well, no, Dallas has bad weather there. But the South gets its fair share of storms during the summer. They call it June gloom for a reason, friend. And hopefully we're gonna go on to some July, something that rhymes with July. That means something good. Some July stir fry. People like stir fry? I like stir fry. You guys are terrible at rhyming. It's terrible. So, penguins. How does that fit in with the whole Gemini theme? Do penguins often come in twins? Thanks, Protoman. I missed the jump. Now, I gotta say, this part of Gemini Man stage, I quite like. That's the thing with Gemini Man, I think, is that it's just a very creative stage, in my opinion. Very creative Robot Master, too. Because, you know, you're only in Mega Man 3, so you got room to come up with your more basic kinds of things, but no, then you break out the whole Gemini thing. I like it. RT, if you agree, tweet those deets, fellas and gals. And gents. And everyone. Thank you for RTing, everybody. Appreciate that. Oh no. Have I fucked myself? Not used to how Rush works in this game, because more recently I've played Mega Man 5. Oh, these motherfuckers. I also raced this game back in the old racing days. Did not do well. For some reason, this game fucks me up a lot more than 2. But I think when you think about it objectively, it is rather easier. It's much more forgiving. Get a whole lot more E-tanks. It's those Protoman stages, right? Or maybe I'm just completely off base and in fact the general public does think it's harder. Damn you, Rush, I'm not used to how you work. My favorite Robot Master, Revolted Redhead. That's a toughie. You know, if you want to go on sheer goofiness, I think, you know, Plant Man kind of makes me laugh. I always liked the idea of Flashman because of his whole time-stopping deal. I thought that was a neat... Oh shit, I'm fucked. Was not paying attention. Favorite bosses in modern games? That's a toughie. I just do not know. You know, I don't want to expend a critical thought right now. Because I'm busy playing old video games that are irrelevant now. Maybe I can RM myself. Or, you know, maybe it's actually easier just to do... right. Oh my god, so many questions happening in this chat. Too much real talk happening for my taste. I can't take it. Real talk, man. Real talk. What are you guys doing over the weekend, huh? You gotta have plans. You gotta have things you're looking forward to. Shit you wanna do. Jesus Christ. Okay. Paintball. You know, I've wanted to play paintball, but I'm kind of, scared for my safety. Because I have a few sensitive spots on my Beatus body. Oh, come on, really? Well, the Shadow Blade does not go low enough? I call shenanigans on that. Gotta concentrate there, thank you. Well, by sensitive spots, I mean places where I have a needle in my body constantly intravenously giving me life-giving fluids. If a paintball were to hit me there, then I would probably writhe in pain for quite some time. Alright, gotta remember how Gemini Man works. I gotta forget that when they use the weakness, the enemies take quite a lot of damage. I don't own body armor. Or Kevlar. Why yes, Shadhog, this game has 2 weakness cycles. That is a very astute observation. You split these robot masters into 2 and they're all weak against each other. It's like a circle jerk, couple circle jerks you got going on. So we beat off Gemini Man, that beats Needleman. Can't quite pin what about this game makes it harder exactly. I feel like there's some factor I'm not thinking of, something that I'm not good at in video games that this game's exploiting somehow. Speaking of Needleman, got a couple of those in my butthole right now. RT if you agree. Alright, sorry. Actually, let me just clarify. The needles are not in my butthole right now. I do not have butthole needles. So, you know what? Let's get the facts straight. Tabloids. Anybody else have needles in their body all the time due to some crippling illness? Talk about your crippling illnesses in this chat. Let's talk about our debilitating body flaws. Heroin addiction is not a body flaw. That just makes you who you are. And I'm proud of you. What are you allergic to, Kurt Phillips? One of the first names I can say in this stream, in any stream for that matter. Also, Hammer Joes, why are they called that? IBS? Eef. That sucks. That disease is a bunch of crap! Sorry. So what I hate is that if you sort of miss with the needle or the Gemini, you just gotta hang out for a little bit. So when you have IBS, does that just mean you can't control when you shit? Or that your bowels are just grumpy all the time, they're not entertained by most internet streams? Let's all talk about our shit. So Needle actually works primarily against Snakeman, so now we're kind of at the other end of the weakness spectrum. I think Sparkman is slightly weak against the Shadow Blade, but not overly so. So I think we'll go with him. So is your name 12121212 die because you kind of have to count in your head to keep yourself from shitting, like as a way of concentrating? Because I've done that sometimes. It's an open chat, you can talk about your shit problems. So by the way, stream request, I will probably need help with the Protoman portions of the fights, because I cannot for the life of me remember what the Mega Man 2 boss clones are weak against. I feel like if I thought about it really hard I could, but I might need your help, some contribution. please, please be quiet and respectful while I try to conquer this. Conquer my demons here. Rush, you coward! So guys, any exciting summer trips you guys have planned? Any exciting getaways? Non-video game related, please? That's a good question, Devious Vacuum Essay. I do in fact have a CGM system installed. And what that means is that I have in fact 2 needles in my body right now, one for my insulin and one to detect what my blood sugar is. Though I actually do not have the latter needle in me at this time. I am planning on putting one in. I was supposed to put one in today, but I forgot. I got distracted. I had a modem issue this morning. Had to have the cable guy come, do some repairs, and I forgot. It's kind of embarrassing because I have a, someone made some fan art that I thought was really great of Ridley looking at a computer with the Retsupre sign flashing at him, and there's a webcam sticking out, and I was like, oh my god, this fan art is amazing. I must have this as a desktop. So it's my desktop. So cable guy comes to look at my computer modem. Of course, the desktop is there, and I'm thinking, like, you know, he probably thinks I'm a complete idiot. But that's okay. It's a thing. It happens. Is there an easy way to deal with these things? Do I just Shadow Blade them? I guess Shadow Blade works. Oh, motherfucker. Oh yeah, those things don't even disappear when you use them. Fun fact. It wasn't so much embarrassment as so much as it was like, what does the repairman even think this is? Does the repairman think that I'm an idiot? Repairman was a cool guy though. Good fella. Okay, Vaseline, I gotta call you out on that comment. Why would that ever happen? Your comment was you wonder if people with distinctive voices like Chip and Slowbeef get called out when they go shopping? You think Slowbeef's ever out shopping and be like, I wonder if this shit was... And, you know, people are like, oh my god, you sound just like Slowbeef from the internet.com? Is that in fact you? Come on, that does not happen. I can in fact assure you that that never happens. I'm not afraid to speak for them. That does not happen. So I'm going to vote Magnetman for best theme of this game. Stage theme, that is. Had some hella cool remixes of it as well. Did a guy really recognize Metabot over the phone? And if so, can you elaborate on that? I met Medibot. I've seen Medibot in my streams a couple of times, but I met Medibot at PAX 2012. Really cool guy. Good people. Hung out with him for a good while, actually. Medibot is my friend! Okay. Shadhog, I've only ever met Metabot. I've not met KFJ or PokeCaptain, but they all seem like good dudes. I have had a real-life friend stumble upon Retsupre and recognize my voice just from, you know, having seen that and from having talked to me as a person. That was kind of interesting. I've actually know 2 friends that's happened with. I was like, well, yeah. first try on that room. What's up? Not first try on that room. You can just rush coil your way out of here. Or rush jet, actually. I forgot I had that. Oh yeah, I forgot rush jet is completely broken in this game. Should have remembered that. Completely forgot how ridiculous rush jet is in this game. Like I said, I had raced Mega Man 5 and 6 previously, where they made rush jet at least kind of reasonable. But here they're just like, you can go wherever the fuck you want. Nah, no biggie. You know, you're good. It's like having first class free trips for life. Oh, and you're right, John the Don, you can keep jumping on your rush jet to preserve your power a bit. I choose Magnet Missile. Kind of like Magnet Man, just the idea of him as well. The stage, the boss fight and everything. Solid boss all around, in my opinion. RT if you agree. Hashtag beat us Mega Man 2 followed by Mega Man 3 stream. Extra hashtag thumbs up. Use your social media correctly, guys. Thank you. Who all's going to PAX Prime 2013? I'm not. Because, one, I forgot, and forgot tickets sell out amazingly fast, and, yeah, Seattle's kind of far away, so. I appreciate the hashtag usage. I did go to PAX Prime 2 years ago, and I quite liked it. But I think I liked it more because I really like Seattle as a city. But I had more fun at the actual PAX in Boston, I think. All in all, if I had to give my honest assessment. Because I know you all care about that. Right. Blazing Raven, you a fucking traitor. But no, I understand Chip is streaming Heavy Rain, so it's a very fun game to make fun of, more so than actually playing it. But, you know, maybe if Chip decides to stream Heavy Rain, that'll give me an excuse to stop streaming this. And Troll Chat, his chat, right? Oh my god, there are so many people with nothing to do on a Friday night. Welcome to the internet generation. I mean, come on, Mega Man 3, not really much of a draw of a stream, right? I'm streaming things out of convenience, not because, like, I think people want to see this game. It's more like, yeah, I can do that. I can stream that really well. You know? You know, it's just that I like hanging out with you guys. That's all that it's about, is growing the community of... I'm having a problem, okay. We're just trying to have some fun. Fun abusing Rush Jet. Oh my god, this thing is so broken, it's hilarious. Oh, I thought it went away when you hit the wall, but it does not. So here's a Protoman that's actually kind of difficult. Kind of, well, not especially difficult. He's there, is what he is. I say as I continuously get hit by every single possible shot I could have gotten hit by. Totally got it. What is this guy weak against? Besides top spin. Maybe I should jump under him. Jump under him? What is wrong with me tonight? I'm sorry guys, this is not a professional quality stream that you would expect. It's me speaking stream of consciousness style. Right. So everyone, what's on your mind tonight? Anything going on? Rurs asks, what do I play on my PS3? Nothing right now. I will probably get Last of Us at some point, maybe after a small price drop from Amazon.com. But other than that, nothing much right now. The old GF has taken possession of my TV because I got her Animal Crossing for her birthday, the GameCube version, and she's rather addicted to that. And I just don't understand that game. Anyway, what should I do first here? This is where my memory of this game completely falls apart after these Robot Masters. I guess it doesn't really matter where you go, but is there one easier than the other? No common code or current GF. Shadow Man? These stages I remember being particularly difficult. The game is generous in its difficulty with all the E-tanks that it gives you, the fact that if you use a weakness against a boss, he or she, Splash Woman, dies pretty quickly. But the actual stages are rather challenging. So let's see if I can slide, use the correct terminology now. Splash Woman! I kind of remember this, Mega Man 9 came out in 2009, 29 as we like to call it. And like, the gaming community like, well, okay. The gaming community like went crazy, goes, I'm a woman robot master, but I have a dick? Like, am I mistaken? Didn't that happen? Like, is this a girl robot? That's, my dick don't understand that. How do lady robot, why? That is verbatim what people said. But girls can't hit men. Right. I'm exaggerating, but no, that's exactly what people said. See, and this is where the difficulty of this comes into play, because I feel like the game tries to fuck you a little bit in these parts. Some bottomless pits that you might not expect. Actually, doesn't Magnet Missile? No, it doesn't. It is in fact not effective at all. But jumping, however, is effective. PD Prana 77, there's a Junk Man. Perhaps that is what you're thinking of? Alright, chat, help me out. What do I arm myself with? I do not at all remember what comes up next. Who is the robot and what is the weapon that works? Who is the clone and what works, rather? Needleman? Octorok191 asks if we would RP Darkside Phil. Slowbeef and Chip Cheesem have already done so. And he reacted like a child over it. Alright, I literally just played this game, so I will obviously get hit immediately by the weapon. He's taller, so I have 5 E-tanks. I do not want to backtrack here. Let's get hit every possible time. That's a good point, Shadhog. The shield is a bit wider, because... what's the actual robot dude called? He has a name, does he not? Like, Clone Dude? Clone Guy? Surfer Dude? Leaf Man? Doc Robot. Thank you, that's right. I knew in a stream filled with nerds, one would eventually get a thing correct. I know you guys love your canon. And not just your Mega Man Buster canon. these parachuting motherfuckers can go die. Yes, thank you for the confirmatory O's and oohs. That's why I do this. What? Yeah, that's a good point. Why am I not rush jetting right now? I keep forgetting I have the most broken... Rush? No. The most broken thing that exists in a Mega Man. I only raced this particular game once. Alright, and here we are. I guess we'll Shadow Blade ourselves through this one. Alright, give me some pro tips, guys. Who's next? What do I use? What is the correct way to do it? Heat is weak to Shadow or Top. So this is Heat Man? If it's Heat Man, it should be pretty easy regardless. I'm getting... You know, I'm getting mixed messages here. Alright, you know what? I'll try the Buster, comma, Buster. And I'll try the jumping and shooting thing as I jump through the door. I do trust your guys' memory. You're getting the robots correct. He is a bit taller, so maybe that'll be to my... Okay, the pea shooter does barely any damage. There's got to be something that works better against him, because this is going to take forever. And I have nothing to talk about. And he's tall. In fact, he's too tall for me to handle. This is falling apart. Alright, Shadow Blade. Okay, gotta concentrate here. Because if I were to use an E-Tank against Heat Man, it would be embarrassing. We can't do that. Okay, whew. It's all good. Did somebody ask me something earlier that I missed? I'm trying to, you know, interact with the hashtag social media. So, you know, trying to be a good dude and talk to people while I do this thing. I'm using a PS2 controller right now, Sonic Guitar. Please use your hashtags as you comment and ask questions. Would be much appreciated. This is the only thing I remember about this game, is this fucking bug and to use the Gemini laser against him. Or the Shadow Blade, frankly. In fact, the Gemini laser seems overly fancy as a tool to use against him. Your thoughts? Would appreciate your thoughts. Also, if let me know if Chip Cheezam is streaming, in fact, because we're not getting too far from the end of Mega Man 3, and probably after this I won't stream anything else. Because I think you guys have had enough of a Beat Us Beat for an evening, for a Friday evening. And I am the least entertaining person that you could be watching on a Friday night, so I don't want to ruin your lives. Alright, give me some pro tips, guys. If you could hashtag pro tips, hashtag Mega Man 3 boss strategies, and the boss I'm fighting and the appropriate weapon to use. Would really appreciate that. I need to know what I should be using right now. Cannot remember. We still got Airman, Metal weak to Magnet. It actually took a surprisingly long amount of time for someone to actually say something helpful. But yes, I do remember Metal, in fact, Magnets has a compatibility over that, so... See, that is the power of hashtag social media and the power of hashtag Magnet Missile over hashtag Metal Blade. If you would just use your hashtags, you guys would have a lot easier time in life. Hashtag if you agree. Alright? Christ. Christ on a hashtag cracker. I'm sorry, I'm getting belligerent. But the purpose of the stream is to help people and not just to show off a video game that is of antiquity. Hashtag get hit by everything. There's just a little concentration. I think we're getting towards the end of Sparkman's bonus stage. Or is there more? Oh yeah, some of this bullshit. Can't have a Protoman stage without a whole bunch of bullshit. I think it was Figgle who won the race of this game back in the old days. Alright, give me some hashtags and pro strats. And we got Flashman, Airman, who else? Quickman, Bubbleman, some others. Okay, getting Gemini. No, I'm getting Gemini and Search Snake. And I'm getting Quickman and Snake. I'm gonna trust the judgment of Shad Hog in the chat. But that sounds correct, and I think it indeed is correct. Hashtag what happened to Davo. Davo streams. He does stuff. He's a fringe fellow. And I remember the Quickman boss being kind of fucking hard. In fact, I think... Do I have the... Well, I was going to ask if I had the lives to survive a game over. I feel like I do. Okay. I do, in fact, do, but not after this. So, hashtag yikes. We're kind of getting in some intense shit here, fellas and ladies. All the fellas say, hey, all the ladies say, yo, YOLO. Get a demographic breakdown in this, Jesus. Well, that was a complete disaster. Let's switch it up. Hashtag switch it up and do Needleman. It's a good time to do a roll call so people would ignore the complete fuck up that I did. Alright, we're off to Needleman. Thank you for the roll call, I do appreciate that. Appreciate hearing from all the peeps hanging out in the stream who have nothing to do on a Friday night. You know, we take it easy, we chill. We try to have a fun, relaxing time on the Beat Us Beat, and I hope you guys are in fact experiencing that as I get hit by everything imaginable. Now let's just rush jet our way to freedom. Oh my god, rush jet is the most lovely thing I've ever seen. Can we... Oh. Hashtag we failed. I'm sorry. Hashtag I'm sorry. Hashtag too much rush jet. Hashtag beat a stream. Hashtag beat a speed. Hashtag Mega Man 3. Hashtag Friday night. I don't have anything else to do. It's one of them hashtag kind of nights, fellas, and forgot to ask about help here. Airman. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. I think either Hard Knuckle or Spark Shot. I am thinking Spark Shot. Am I right or hashtag wrong? Help me out here. Magnet or Spark. Hard. God, I'm getting mixed messages here. But I'm hearing a few more Spark Shots, and I trust my first instinct, which was in fact Spark Shot. And it was the correct instinct. We gotta E-tank ourselves, because we got tons of them. I don't know what it is, but these dock robots just completely deplete my Mega Man related skills and hashtag nothingness. Good thing I used that E-tank though, because I probably would have died. I'm sorry, fellas. I try to make myself come off as this video game expert with skilled Mario Galaxy runs, skilled ancient LPs of Battletoads games, but you know what? In fact, I'm just a dude. I'm not hashtag good at hashtag Mega Man. In fact, I'm hashtag bad. So I hope you'll forgive me for that, but you know what? We're just trying to have a fun time here. Thank you, RushJet, for not abandoning me there. And, wow. Should I use a hashtag energy tank or just brave it? I think I'm just brave it. And remember to hop for good. Okay, I'm gonna use an energy tank. Because I'm a wussy pants, and I think I'll get my ass kicked. So question, are there other exciting streams going on? Because if worst case scenario happens and I give up on this stream, if I'm in fact too awful at it, are there available alternatives that are fun? I'm trying my best, and Mega Man is in fact blinking out of existence again in this one. Oh, these things that are in fact not very hard at all, and are in fact a boss for babies. How disappointing. What's Davo streaming? We're in talks with Davo at our discretion to do a D&D type stream. I'm skeptical on D&D because I've never done it, and I don't know if it's for me. Like, do people literally like listening to people play D&D? Is that a thing that is popular? I don't know what MLG is, whoever is tweeting about, or tweeting. Every single chat you're putting in this chat is being tweeted, just FYI, from my account. I'm sending out 10 billion new tweets as we speak. Alright. Who is happening next? What am I doing? Help me help you not have to watch this for much longer. I'm gonna talk into a glass while you guys are giving me tips. We got Crash Man and Hard Knuckle. Alright, Crash and Hard. We are Crash and Hard. Hard Knuckle seems very difficult to use against Clashman. We'll see if we can do Clashman. I'm not feeling confident here. In fact, our confidence is... well, our lack of confidence is... well, actually, I think we'll be okay. Not too bad. Space Cream Man John, or do you think you're gonna tell me where? Do you think I'm gonna tell you where Davo is streaming? My competition? My competition, man? You think I'm gonna give that shit away? I don't think so. Anyway, let's try Gemini Man. Just checking to see if I do in fact get all my shit back, which you do. Maybe that's what gives Mega Man 3 the illusion of being harder, hashtag harder. It's those Protoman stages. Because they're rather rough, are they not? It was in fact a mistake, hashtag mistake, to play this game after playing Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 I'm so familiar with, but this game, not so much, my friends. I say friends like I say man in this game. Apologize for that. But after we finish this game, we'll be done for the evening. We'll retire it. We'll be done. Is there anything, if I clear this gap, is there anything to get? We're waiting for your responses. Waiting for your responses. I'm hearing a bunch of no's, so here we go. We're gonna pass that box. I don't feel like we need it. I don't think we need that box at the top either. We're passing up on a whole bunch of opportunities. In the interest of time, I feel like speed runs of this game are relatively close to Mega Man 2. Are the Wily stages pretty short? Or am I just not remembering this very well? Because I honestly don't remember the last time I played through this game from start to completion. Give me your pro tips, fellas and ladies. This is an all-inclusive stream, FYI. Flashman, Needle, and Jiminy, I'm hearing. Alright. We're gonna make it happen, guys. The jumping and shoot powers. I almost feel like this game was ahead of its time a little bit, thinking to do this at all, really. God, you are too tall for me to handle. And I can't pause to use energy to... Okay. It's gonna...